Here is how you destroy a life. You stand over his bed and watch him sleep. He's a heavy sleeper. You know this because you've been watching him for 6 weeks now. You don't take chances. You prepare. That's the secret sauce. There's no reason to rush. Anticipation is a big part of life. It's the journey, not the destination. You remember the speaker at your college graduation said that. It's an old saw of a line, a cliché, but it stuck with you. And it's not completely true, not by a long shot. But it is a good reminder on those long, lonely nights that joy can and must be found in both the waiting and the tedious. Because you are well prepared, you know that he likes to have a cognac before he goes to bed. Not every night, but pretty close to it. If he hadn't taken one tonight, then you'd have postponed. Don't be in a rush. Don't take chances. If you're patient, you'll get your target with little to no risk. It's about preparation and patience. Because you've been watching him, you know he keeps a spare key in one of those gray hide-a-key fake rocks. That's how you gained access to the house this morning to spike his cognac. That's how you gained access again tonight. He will not be waking up for a while. He keeps a gun, a Glock 19, in a hard case in the top drawer of his night table. The hard case doesn't have a combination lock. It's biometric and opens via a thumbprint sensor. He's totally passed out, so you lift up his hand, take hold of the thumb, and push it against the sensor. The lock mechanism whirs and pops open. You take out the gun. You are wearing gloves. He, of course, is not. You wrap his hand around the Glock so that his fingerprints will be in the right spots. Then you carefully put the weapon in your backpack. You have tissues and plastic bags with you. You always carry them just in case. You dab the tissue against his mouth, making sure to get his spit on it. Then you put the tissue in a plastic bag and put the plastic bag in the backpack next to the gun. You may not need this. It may be overkill. But overkill seems to sell. He remains on his back, snoring. You can't help but smile. You enjoy this part. You enjoy this part much more than the actual kill. A kill can be relatively simple and is usually quick. But this, the setup, this is a work of art. His mobile phone is on the night table. You set it on silent, and then that, too, you put in your backpack. You leave his bedroom. His Audi car keys are on a hook near the back door. He's meticulous about that. He comes home, he puts his keys on the hook every time. You grab the keys. For good measure, you take one of the baseball caps he keeps on the coat rack. You put it on your head. The fit is close enough. You don sunglasses. You know to keep your head low. You drive off in the Audi toward her. She is staying at an Airbnb on a quiet lake in Marshfield. He doesn't know that she's there. You do, because again you've been preparing. Once you saw that she'd gone there, that she planned to hide from him and not tell anyone, you knew it was time. You take out his mobile phone and type in the address of the Airbnb so there'll be a record of it in his map searches. The Airbnb she rented is a small Cape Cod. She's been there for a week now. You understand why she's taken this step, but it could only ever be a temporary solution for her. You park on the street. It's late. 2 a.m. You know, however, that she's still awake. So you park down the street in front of an empty vacation home. You take the gun out of your backpack. The kitchen light in the Airbnb is on. That's where she will be. You circle toward the light and look through the window of the kitchen door. There she is. She sits alone at the table with a cup of tea and a book. She's a pretty woman. Her dirty blonde hair is tied back seemingly in haste. Her feet are tucked under her. She looks too thin, but that's probably the stress. She's totally focused on her book. She wears an oversized men's dress shirt. You wonder whether it is his. That would be bizarre and creepy, but so much of life is.